this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today in this video, I am going to be joined by Lee Bear. I can see a tiny bit of it. Oh, there you go. That's it. Poke out a little bit more, Lee Bear. A little bit forward, little bit forward. There we go. I see your nose poke through first, and then the rest of your face. Right, go back again. Go back in a little bit, and come forward as slowly as you can. You'll see that you see the nose first, and then gradually the rest of his face just starts appearing until we can see a complete Lee Bear. There he is. Hello, Lee Bear. Good morning. It's good to see you today, and it's good to see you for a few reasons. One, because I always like to see you, and it's good to have fun and build things together. But mainly because when I see you in the morning, it means that it's almost cake time, which means I can have my breakfast and set myself up for the rest of the day. They always say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that's why I always make it my best meal and have a big cake. Nom 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 nom. Ah, delicious. Right, we can't waste any time today, Lee Bear. We have a busy schedule, and I'm going to explain why very soon. So let's go in as fast as we can, race over to the Love Garden, then we're going to race to the doghouse, and then we're going to be racing to the Funland. But yeah, first thing is Love Garden, and I'm adding two people today. I'm adding William and Arthur, and that's because they sent me this picture of their joint 4th birthday, and you can see they got Stampy Cat t-shirts, they got diamond swords, and then there's a pig, a creeper, Lee Bear, and me. And I thought they were really amazing models. They seem to be having so much fun. I wanted to say thank you very much for sending me the pictures, William and Arthur, and welcome to my Love Garden. Right then, Lee Bear, we are actually racing to the doghouse, as we always do. So let's go and have a straightforward, fast as we can, hopefully set the world record race to the doghouse. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Right, let's try and go a different route. Let's try and keep going different routes and see which is going to be the fastest. So I can see there Lee Bear outside of the window. I can see his legs there bounding along as he's running to the doghouse, and I actually think that I am going a much slower route here. So I don't think that I'm going to be choosing today's dog. And is Lee Bear in here? I can't see him. Oh yes, he is. Only just only just Lee Bear was able to beat me then, and so that means he is going to be able to decide which dog I am going to have joining me today. And who are you going for? Yeah, are you going for Benji? Is that your final decision, Lee Bear? You only have a few seconds to change your mind, but no, he does not want to change his mind, which means Benji is going to be joining us in this video. Right, Lee Bear, we're having another race to the Funland, and we're not actually racing against each other. We are racing against the clock, and that is because what I'm going to try and do this episode is try and 100% build a minigame in just one episode. Normally it takes me at least 2, if not more, and hello sheep, to build a minigame. But I am going to go and try and build this minigame in entirely one episode only. So the aim of the game is that we're going to 100% build it in this episode, and then in the next episode we can go straight into having an entire episode playing it. And what we're going to be building is the successor to Sheep Scramble. Do you remember Sheep Scramble? It's a minigame I built a while ago, and in the video I did mention that I would like to build another version of it, just because it's really good fun. So we're building a new and improved version of Sheep Scramble, and I will explain why it's new and improved when we're building it. But because it is kind of a new game, we have came up with a new name, and that is going to be called Sheep Shuffle. So in this episode, we are going to go and try and completely finish building my Sheep Shuffle minigame. And it's in concept, it's the same as Sheep Scramble. Basically, there's going to be a lot of sheep that are going to be dyed different colors, and then we're going to shear them all, and you need to try and sort them into different pens while they don't have wool, and try and get the right color sheep into the right color pen, while trying to remember which color is which. And I can just about see all of the sheep on the horizon here. They're hanging out at the moment inside of the wiggly worm game because they're not needed yet. And so yeah, you need to try and sort them all out, and then when their wool grows back, you can see just how well you did. And the start of the game is actually going to look the same as the old version. So I'm going to have a big sheep's face in the middle here. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8 in all directions to do a square. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so yeah, the very center of the game is just going to be a big sheep's head, and then we're going to have different areas going off in each side. which are going to be the different colored pens, but we're doing it differently because one of the big troubles with the last game was all of the redstone. Basically, we had pistons getting pushed up and down, pushing up and down fences, and that was the way you trap them in, and it was a little bit annoying. It was a bit of a pain. I don't think it worked particularly well. It was a fun game, but I think that was the one bit I didn't like, and so this time we've come up with a new method for trapping in the sheep, which I think is a lot better. But first, let's go and try and build the middle here. So this is basically just going to be the face of a Minecraft sheep. So they have, of course, got white wool all the way around the outside like this. So let's go and fill in all of this wool while Lee Bear tries to keep Benji entertained. And then the top of the sheep's head is going to go out 2 blocks here. And then we can also go out a couple blocks here and a couple blocks here, and we can then go and try and do the sheep mouth. And the mouth is just going to be made out of red wool. I just need to do a little square down there, and that is the mouth of the sheep. You can kind of see already what it's going to end up looking like. And so now all I need to do is go and try and do let's do the eyes next, shall we? So they kind of got a little bit of derpy eyes. They're kind of looking off in 2 different random directions, but I think they look quite cute. And then if we just go and fill in with all of this pink wool, the actual face of the sheep, we should have our very own sheep face in the middle of the game. So this is where all of the sheep are going to be starting. And so now all we need to do is go and try and build the pens in a different direction. So I'm going to go and start building the yellow one down here. Lee Bear, if you go and build the red one on the opposite side over there, we should try and get this done in just 1 episode is the plan. And I think if I kept with the old method and did it so that I used all the redstone, there would be no way that I'd be able to build it in just 1 episode. But my new method is actually a lot easier, so I guess I might as well explain what it is. Let me just first build this wall out because I need to count again. So I'm going to go out 10 in this direction. It should bring me right next to the path, actually. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So there's just a few blocks, so it's in line with the game over there, and then back in this direction. So yeah, the way it's going to work now is instead of using wheat and pistons, we are going to be using ropes. Or are they ropes or leads are they called? I think they're called ropes. And yeah, these are basically going to be used to be able to pull the sheep into your pen. And then instead of trapping them in with pistons, you can just tie the rope to fence posts, which I'm going to be putting inside of the pens. And then that way, the sheep are going to be really easily trapped in. So in the old game, instead of these walls, I had fences around the entire way around the outside. But instead we're going to do it with wool, just one because it looks a little bit prettier, and also because then we can just have the 2 fences in the middle, which are going to be used to kind of mark where you need to go and actually trap the sheep in. So at the very end here, this is where the grass is going to be. So it's going to be grass the entire end. So I'm just going to do 1 strip of yellow wool just to mark where that is going to start, and fill in the dirt which I accidentally broke away. And then I need to do 2 fences in the back down there. So let me go and make a crafting table, and I can go and place this down here, and I can go and make all of this wood into some sticks so I can make myself a few fences. I think I might need it a little bit later on, but this will be okay for now. So I want to do 1 fence there and 1 fence there. So what you're going to do is you're going to be guiding all of the sheep from the middle and bringing them into this pen, and then you go and tie them down to here. And because there's all grass on the floor, the sheep will eventually eat the grass and grow back their wool, and then you can see how many points you get. Because it's exciting, because you don't know how well you've done immediately. You put all the sheep in and you can think you've done well, but you don't know at all until they've grown all their wool back, and you can see just exactly how well you've done. So it's always quite exciting and tense at the end when you're just watching the sheep and waiting for them to grow their wool back just to see how well you actually did. So here we go. This is 1/2 done here. Lee Bear's doing a good job on the red side over there. So I guess I should go and start doing one of the other sides. We also got a blue side and a green side we're going to do. So I'm going to go and I do the green side going in this direction where Benji is. So Benji, do you want to come and stand over here? Let's let Benji wander around for a bit. I don't want to make him have to sit down for the entire episode. So once again, I need to go out 10 in this direction. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I just want to go along here. This is of course going to be 8, just so it's in line with the rest here. And there's also a new way I've come up with for getting inside and outside of the pen. Because of in the last one, in Sheep Scramble, I used fences, and then I had fence gate, so you could get in and out, but the sheep couldn't. But of course, on this, I couldn't do that, and I thought that if I put a door in, it would just look a little bit weird and ugly. So I've also come up with a new method. So that we can easily jump in and out of the pens, but the sheep have to stay put, because otherwise we're just going to have colourful sheep wandering all over the Funland. And as cool as that might seem, it won't be much fun when we go and play the game and there's no sheep here. So I almost done the wall, and there we go. I've put the final block in the wall. I just need to go and do the same down here. And actually, I realised I did the walls in the wrong place, actually. I need to build them one more in like this, because, yeah, I've just done this entire wall in the wrong place. Right, I am really against the clock now. I am very determined to get the entire thing done in just this one episode, and mistakes like that I'm not gonna hate. But luckily it's only a couple walls that are in the wrong place. So if I just go and switch that to here and build it up on this side, then we should be okay to carry on. If I go and build along here like this, and then if I just do the same on the other side, if I go and get rid of this wall here and just move the entire thing in one, I don't think I've lost too much time. And looks like Lee Bear is hard at work doing the final side over there, the blue one, and we're actually not too far off getting the entire game complete, which is kind of crazy. The fact that you can build, you know, an entire mini game in about 15 minutes and be ready to play it immediately. The only other thing, of course, is having to gather the sheep, which I did do before the episodes, because I thought it might get a little bit boring just seeing me running around just trying to gather sheep for 20 minutes. But it's quite easy. You only need to get 2, and then you can keep breeding them and dyeing them different colors. So it's actually not that hard to do anyway. So let's go and try and finish in these last 2 sides here, and then we can go to bed, and then I can do the final few finishing touches that I've been telling you about, and then hopefully we can actually bring some sheep in and have ourselves a little bit of a test to go and a little bit of a practice before we have the sheep shuffle tournament, which I'm going to be having in my next episode. So let's go and fill in these final few rows, and then because it's getting so dark, we should go to bed. We should also think about putting some torches up as well. Might be a good idea. It getting dark just reminded me. So if we go and for now just jump over this crafting table, there's a couple beds here right next to my desert drop game, so we can go to bed here, and then in the morning I can show you how we're going to be able to get inside and outside of the game. So getting inside is pretty easy because it doesn't really matter, because we don't have to worry about sheep escaping and things. I guess other sheep could break into the game, but that's not so much of a problem. But what I do need to do is I need to make some carpets, and I'm going to make some yellow carpets. I'm going to make some blue carpets. I'm also going to make some green carpets and some red carpets, and you'll see why in just 1 second. So let me go and grab all of my carpets here like this, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down a blue one there and a yellow one on top of it, and then all we need to do is go and jump over the carpet, and that's how we get in the game. So I'm going to go around the entire outside here, and I'm going to do this around the entire outside. So I'm going to do whatever colours on the left on the bottom, and then whatever colours on the right on the top there, just like that. And so this way we can easily jump up and get into the game. And then also if other people are playing, you can kind of jump up onto the walls, so you can kind of watch what they're doing without getting in the way. So that way we don't need the huge lookout tower, which I used when I did the sheep scramble game. And so that's all 4 sides done. So that's how we can get into the game, but I haven't shown you how we're going to actually get out of the game. So what I need to do is I'm going to grab these fences, and I'm going to put them in all 4 corners here. And the idea is that we can jump up on the fences to get out. But as Lee Bear is about to demonstrate, you can't actually jump on fences. So no matter how hard Lee Bear tries, and he's trying very hard, he's not going to be able to jump up on top of the fence. But if I put a carpet on top of the fence like this, Lee Bear, do you want to go and have another go? See if you can jump over, and he can do it easily. So I'm actually not going to be using yellow carpet though. I'm going to be using white carpet, so it fits in with the rest of the sheep face. As if I go and make 4 of these white carpets, that's made 3. There we go. I got 6. I've got a few spare, but I can put these on top here. And so this way, when you want to get inside and out of the game, we can jump up on top of the carpet, but the sheep or any other animal can't. So if I demonstrate here, Benji, if you come and follow me, Benji, Benji, excuse me, Benji, come on. Come on, you've been in my face the entire episode, and when I actually want you to follow me, you don't. But basically, you'll see that if Benji tried to get up on top of this fence, he couldn't. But he doesn't seem to be particularly interested. He's more excited about this crafting table than my carpets and fences at the moment. Anyway, we have now built everything that we need to build, apart from putting up maybe a few torches. It's probably time to go and get the sheep. But to do that, I need to make ropes, and to make ropes, I need a crafting table. So sorry, Leebert, you're gonna have to put the crafting table right back down, just so I can make some ropes. And I've never really made ropes before, but they're really easy to make. All you need is slime balls and string. So let's go and see how many ropes I can make with this. I really only need 6, but it's always good to have a few spare. So let's just go into hold A and see how many we end up with. There we go. We have 24 ropes. So let's go and throw 12 of these to Leebert, and I can keep the other 12 on me. And we need to now try and get the sheep into the pen. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to break open a little area here, just so there's a little doorway to get the sheep in. But we can fill that up later. And let's go and try and grab as many sheep as we can. Can you carry more than one sheep at a time? Can you like link a few of them up? Oh, I think you can. Let's see if I can just go and take as many of these sheep in together at one time. So if you get any ones that I have left behind, Leebert, we'll see how many of these sheep we can carry in at the same time. So come on, sheep, come on. Getting them through the fence gate is the tough bit. Look at them all jumping up and down. My big, colourful flock of sheep. Right, I need to try and get them all through the gate at first. There we go. I've almost got all of them here. There's the one green one that doesn't want to come in. Maybe if you break away a little bit of the fence there, Leebert, hopefully I'm going to be able to get them all to come through. You can see they want to. They're trying as hard as they can. Let's go and try. Let's try and pull them all the way away from the fence. And there we go. Leebert can safely break away a little bit of it, and then I can go and try and carry on bringing all the sheep to me. There are a couple here which I've left behind, so I'm going to go and grab them as well. And now I can go and take my big flock of sheep into the pen. Look at them all following me. And so this is actually kind of like how we're going to be playing the game. You're going to be trying to grab 2 of each color and bring them into the pens where they need to be. So for now, let's just try and get all of them inside of the game. There's 2 blue ones there, and maybe the blue ones can jump over the carpets. Is that going to work? Nope, that doesn't seem to be working. Let's try and drop off some of these sheep, and I can go and try and get the rest of the remaining ones inside. So I want to get rid of you, and the way you get rid of them, and if you just press left trigger on the sheep, you're going to be able to drop them. So let's try and get these last 2 blue ones. And we're supposed to have 2 of every color. I think we got almost all of them, but I think we're missing 1 red one, I believe. So let me go back this way and see if I can find the last remaining sheep. Is it around here somewhere? Here it is. It's trying to go and have a race with the pigs. Come on, you stay out of this. You got to come and join in the game just like everyone else. You got to go and join your friends over here. Look at these. Look at these yellow ones jumping up and down. Leebert's playing a little game of peekaboo with that one. All right, let's see if we can get this red one inside. There we go. It really wanted to go in there. It was running straight in. Let's try and make it so this yellow one doesn't escape. Let's go and grab him and pull him in as well. There we go. We now have all of the sheeps that we need for the game. So what would work is we'll bring all of the sheep into the middle, and you'll need to try and sort them into the pens. Well, tell you what, rather than telling you what we would do, why don't we go and actually do it then? So who's going to go? We have time for one of us to have a game. So would you prefer to take the sheep, or would you prefer... Oh, looks like he wants to shear them. It looks like I'm going to be the person playing the actual game then. So let's go and try and bring the sheep as roughly into the middle as we can. It doesn't matter too much as long as they're kind of in this area and not specifically inside any pens. And so once they're all roughly in the middle, Leebert, you need to go and try and shear them all. And then I need to go and try and put them into their pens. So I need to now just watch carefully and try and remember which colour all of the sheep are going to be. And then Leebert's going to go around and shear them all whenever you're ready, Leebert. And then I need to go and try and sort them out into the right pens. It looks like he's just trying to get them all into the middle. All of the sheep just kind of keep going into the into the pens already. It doesn't matter too much about having them all exactly in the middle. It's kind of as long as they're not in the right pens already. So Leebert, do you want to go and start shearing all of the sheep? And I'm not allowed to move any until he's got rid of the wall of all of them. And then I need to try and get as many into the right pens as I can. So I'm trying to keep track as much as I can which sheep go into which pens, and now he's got rid of the wool on all of them. I need to go and start trying to put them into some pens. And Lee Bear, you're not allowed to do it. That's not fair. You're not allowed to move them around as well. That's not fair. It's not your go. Right, I think this one was already a red one. So let's put that one down here. I think this one was a green one as well. So let's go and put the green one over on this one here. So you can see I just tie them to the fence post and they go straight to where they need to go. And I know there was 2 yellow ones walking around together. So let's guess it was maybe these 2. And let's put these 2 down here on the yellow post. I think I've already put one on there. So let's go and take this one. And I'm kind of just guessing at this point. I think this one might have been blue. Let's assume this one was a blue one. I don't think I did a very good job of watching when Lee Bear was shearing them. So luckily, this is just like a little practice test to go. So it doesn't matter too much. And oh, this one's wool has grown back already. That is very lucky. So this one needs to go over here to the green side. And normally, when we'll be doing this, I would have a time limit as well. So I do have some more spare time than I would normally have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and try and sort them all out into their pens, and then we'll let them grow back, and we'll see how well I did for this test to go. So let's go and put this one down over here, and then let's go and try and sort out the final few. I need to tie this one to here, and I think that should be, yep, that is them all tied down now. So this is the exciting part that I told you about, where we just need to watch and wait to see all of the sheep's wool growing back, so I can see how well I did. I reckon I got about half of them. That's my guess. My guess is I got about half of them. So that would be 4 out of 8 of them, I think. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing. But now we just need to wait and see. So let's speed up the video until all of the sheep have grown back their wool. Okay, it looks like almost all of the sheep have grown back their wool, and I don't think my prediction of getting half of them right is going to come true. The green ones are good. Look at that. I got 2 of the green ones straight away. I don't have any of the ones in the blue ones, but let's go and see over in the red ones over there. Oh, so that red one hasn't grown its wool back yet, but are there any more red ones? Oh, there is a red one there, so that means that one is not going to be a red one. So that's 3 points. Actually, I think I did it. I think my prediction was exactly right. I got 1 point there for that yellow one. I got 2 there for that green one, and then 1 for the red one over there, and all of the rest of them were wrong. So I got exactly 50% of them right, which is actually not too bad of a score. But you know what? It doesn't matter whatsoever, because this was just a little bit of a tester game to show you how the game will work. What will matter is the next episode, where we're going to have the first ever sheep shuffle tournament. And so there'll be a link in the description to that video, which will be online very soon. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!